Celtic music is originally set as, I mean, a lot of it was an oral tradition. It wasn't written down. It was somebody taught somebody a tune. And it was basically for self-entertainment and for parties that they called ceilidhs, which involved music and dance and that kind of thing.
Tim knows the tradition, the dance especially. Since all this music was meant to be danced to, that's something that's valuable.
I would say Tim brings to the band a vast knowledge of tunes. He's probably brought the most tunes to the band. We knew some tunes, but he knows twice as many as we do, so he's really helped our repertoire a lot.
He really kind of brings like the added oomph, I think. Plus, he's playing more traditional Celtic instrument by playing the fiddle.
Mary Ann is, I think, maybe the only classically trained musician we have, and she has a real calm nature about her, and she never gets upset or flapped about anything. It's just whatever. You know, she's like a professional but very laid back. I really like having her in the band.
I would say Mary Ann brings a real beauty to the group. The harp is probably the most beautiful sounding instrument we have, and I kind of like to think it lends a little touch of class to us.
I became involved with the Blarnacles a few years ago. I met Tamina at work, and when I told her I played the harp, she said, "Oh, you should come by sometime and play with us." And I have done that before and have found those experiences to be kind of tiring, so I kept putting it off and putting it off. And finally, one time I was like, "Oh, I have to go." I've told her I was going to come. And so I came, and I've never stopped coming since that day. It was so much fun, and we've just had such a good time together.
Tam is almost the host for the whole thing, and we practice at her house, so that's kind of natural. But even at the gigs, you're always it's almost kind of Tam's scene a little bit.
We're all a nice bunch of people. Everybody gets along good. We don't count on this as being our money-making jobs, or there's none of that pressure that, you know, we've got to get gigs that pay a lot all the time or we can't feed ourselves.
I don't think we've actually sat down and come up with some kind of mission statement or or vision, and we pretty much just enjoy what we do and kind of decide on a case-by-case basis, do we want to do this gig or that gig, or what kind of gigs do we want to do, what don't we? We've kind of decided we don't really want to go into the bar scene too much because it's too late for all of us and we don't want to be up all night for 4-hour gigs, so we tend to limit what we do. Festivals a lot, even libraries, nursing homes, so it's worked out well.
We don't want to be rich and famous. We don't want to go on road or anything like that. We turn down a lot of jobs. We enjoy playing, but we're pretty much at the level we're at. We like to play a couple times a month, practice every week.
I think we just want to keep having fun. I mean, that's why we've been together this long. Everybody gets along well.
Our goals have always been to have fun. We're not here to make money. We're never going to make money off of this, but we do like to have fun, and getting and the bigger the venue, the more fun it is sometimes.
For me, I hope the Blarnacles just stay together and continue to enjoy working and playing together. I know that we enjoy performing for people and would like to do that, but I will be happy if we just do that a couple times a month and just keep enjoying playing together.
So I think, again, the key to the Blarnacles' future is just continuing to enjoy each other's company and just have fun together and try to put on a good show and entertain the crowd. And I think maybe to a lesser extent, educate people a little bit about Celtic music. Some people who hear our music are not familiar with Celtic music, and I think that's neat that we're bringing a new kind of music into their lives.
Oh, then tell me, Sean O'Farrell, tell me why you hurry so. Hush me, Buckle, hush and listen, and his cheeks were all aglow. I bear orders from the captain, make you ready quick and soon. For the fights must be together by the rising dawn, by the old spot by the river, right well known to you and me. One word more for signal token, whistle up the marching tune. With your pikes upon your shoulder, by the rising of the moon, by the rising of the moon, by the rising of the moon. With your pikes upon your shoulder, by the rising of the moon. Out of many a mud wall cabin, eyes were watching through the night. Many a manly heart was throbbing for the coming morning light. Murmurs ran along the valley like the banshees lonely croon. And 1,000 pikes were flashing by the rising of the moon, by the rising of the moon, by the rising of the moon. And 1,000 pikes were flashing by the rising of the moon. There beside that singing river, that dark mass of men was seen. For above their shining weapons hung their own beloved green. Death to every foe and traitor, forward strike the marching tune. And hurrah me boys for freedom, 'tis the rising of the moon, 'tis the rising of the moon, 'tis the rising of the moon. And hurrah me boys for freedom, 'tis the rising of the moon. There beside that singing river, that dark mass of men was seen. For above their shining weapons hung their own beloved green. Death to every foe and traitor, forward strike the marching tune. And hurrah me boys for freedom, 'tis the rising of the moon, 'tis the rising of the moon, 'tis the rising of the moon. And hurrah me boys for freedom,